Hey guys, today MXVII-1200 here, bringing you another video. And today I'm going to be talking about this. This is the Phantom Corps rival Hera. It looks quite interesting. It has a really nice white and black paint job with a nice detailing up here. And it's pretty nice. So, first of all, we don't know how much this thing is going to be going for. I saw the DPCI codes, and I can't remember what they were going for, but I think it was somewhere in the 40 to 60 range, which is a little expensive for this. And this thing actually reminds me of an Apollo and a Zeus, so, you know, could be a decent price range. Now, as I've said in previous videos, these Nerf guns aren't too much to manufacture. Plastic is pretty cheap. The switches and the motors are definitely cheap. The boxes are cheap. And I'll probably do a video on this soon if I can do the math correctly. Yeah. Anyway, cheap. So, selling this for $60 doesn't seem worth it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about was this. Now, this is kind of useless. It kind of gets in the way of your hands, and I'll probably end up sawing it off. The motors are obviously right here. Here is your trigger and your rev trigger. There's also the tactical rail on top. And this looks to be a flip-up sight. The blaster or gun, I don't really know what to call a rival. It could be considered a gun, but I'm not sure. I might do a video on that. Anyway, it comes with 12 rounds. The rival rounds are quite good. And I can't really decide where the magazine goes in. It looks like it could be fed through the handle because the back is way too long, and the back would probably house batteries, but it's hard to tell. Now, the rev trigger and the trigger are right here, but the trigger was also in the Apollo, and the rev trigger wasn't in the Apollo because the Apollo was air-powered. But Nerf could do a really weird rev trigger where they kind of slice it off and the switch is down there like they usually do. It's hard to tell. Now down here is a button which looks to be the mag release, which leads me to believe that the magazine goes right here. And this thing runs on 6C batteries, which is quite a lot. And those are most likely fed up here or through the back. They're definitely fed somewhere in this general area right here. There's also this small little grip right here. Excuse me if I seem tired because I am. It's 11 o'clock right now. It says 8, but my computer's weird. Anyway, this is a Target exclusive, and also in the Phantom Corps line is the Phantom Corps Apollo, which is basically a white Apollo. So not too special, but this is actually new. Now, I also had information about this before from the DPCI codes. I think it's either DCPI or DPCI. I think it's DPCI, but correct me if I'm wrong. I had the code for this a little while ago, but I had no information about it, and I didn't even know if it was real, so I couldn't really make a video on it. And they didn't have it in stock at Target, so I could not get my hands on it to make an actual video on it. But, anyway, we have this really nice picture here, and it looks great. I think this is going to be a pretty good blaster. This actually kind of reminds me of a rival Strife. I think Drax said that. Sorry, Drax, I didn't mean to copy you. But yeah, it actually does look like a rival Strife. And it has great modability like a Strife. I love the rival blasters because they have large amounts of dead space in the back that are just waiting to house a lipo. And the motors, huge caverns for them too. It's great. And these are just amazing. Now, there is a problem with this. If this is a handle, if the mag is fed through the handle, it will be quite hard to get a micro switch through there. Now, that said, this little canal here that I was talking about earlier might actually be a canal for wires from the switch. It's very hard to tell. Maybe I will be buying this, actually. Now, I probably wasn't going to buy it because it's $60, despite its modability. But I might actually buy this thing just to kind of experiment with the inside of it. Now, my thoughts on this, I like it. It's a very moddable blaster, which I like in my blasters. It's very, it's an excellent blaster. It has a nice paint job, a lot of mysteries about it, but the price range kind of outweighs all of that. $60 for this doesn't really seem very good, considering how the Strife could sell for $20. This is about the same amount of plastic, and that was $20. $40 difference doesn't seem quite right. If this is $40, sure, I'll buy it. But $60 doesn't really seem good enough. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love making these videos. I'm quite tired right now, but, you know. And it's been more than a minute, and my clock hasn't moved. Or maybe it has. I'm tired. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really like this blaster, but I might not buy it considering the price. And I probably also birthed 2 new video ideas from this video. Those will be coming soon, probably. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And I need to stop saying, Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I think this might be worthy of buying. It kind of depends. But we'll just have to see when it comes out. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.